Back, we're in the kitchen with Melissa Graves from Donna's Old Town Cafe. She is showing us how to make this delicious low-carb treat, and you've been busy in the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, don't make the caramel sauce today. The Tennessee weather is not cooperating.
Well, tell us
My
what you
fourth
make first.
attempt's a little better. So first you're going to start with the crust, and I double it, and then I've got this big baking pan, and you're going to want to do that because
you need lots of extras, right?
One is not going to get you because your kids are going to eat them. No one's going to turn these down. So you start with, for one batch, it's got a cup of almond meal and 2 tablespoons of butter, and we're going to add a couple of eggs here. And then I've got 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And you're just going to mix this up and make you a dough. And I would kind of relate this to like a graham cracker crust. And you're going to bake this at 300 for about 30 minutes.
And you don't need a mixer. You can just do this with your hands?
No, you can use a spoon.
Okay.
But I'm just all hands-on. But I did learn this really neat little trick. So now this is a double run if you were going to put it on this baking sheet.
Okay.
And I'm going to use this forever when I'm making stuff. So you put your baking sheet down, you put this in, and you just mash this crust out.
That is neat.
And then you're going to, you know, after you get it spread out, then you can pull the top layer off and bake it in the oven, and you have this nice thin crust. Because it's wet, you really can't roll it out.
Right.
And my low-carb friends, you know, we're not going to use flour to roll out. So this is a handy trick.
Clean.
Yeah. And so we're going to bake this. I'm going to set this aside, and we'll talk about this caramel sauce that you're not going to attempt today. It's got a 1/2 cup of butter, and you would put a cup of sweetener in your pot, and you're going to boil that until it's incorporated. It'll be really creamy, and then when it does, you're going to pull it off the heat and add in, I'm cheating here, a 1/2 cup of heavy cream, a teaspoon of caramel extract, and it does call for salt, but I think it's very salty, so I would probably leave that out. And then I usually put it back on the heat for a few minutes, and it'll be a really nice cream sauce.
Okay.
Now, depending on how long you let your butter and sweetener brown will determine the color of the caramel sauce. Mine is more on the white side because I'm afraid I'm going to burn it. And after I ruined 3 batches this morning at the restaurant because of this nice, lovely, humid weather we've got, I was like, okay. So after you're going to pull this out of the oven, you can let it cool while you're working on this cream sauce, and then you're going to layer 1/2 of your caramel sauce on the crust, and then you can start adding in. I've got 2 cups of chocolate chips. They're sugar-free, and I brought the pack because when I made this last week, I posted it, and people were like, "Where did you get these chips?"
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Well, they're out. I've got them at our Walmart, but
Okay.
really I stand there for 10 minutes touching each bag until I find them. I mean, they all look the same. And then there's unsweetened coconut flakes, and you can buy bigger, chunkier flakes. And then I've got pecans. There's a cup of each, and you just kind of sprinkle that around and then drizzle your caramel sauce on your next layer. This crust is amazing. I'm going to have to make some more stuff with it.
Yeah,
it's really
I think these are
good.
going to go quick in the newsroom too.
Yes.
And these are available at the cafe today.
Yeah, we do have some at the restaurant today.
Okay.
My low-carb friends can go by and try them out. And I'm probably not going to charge you for them today.
Okay, all right.
But I do some special things on the menu for the low-carb. And then we have the sugar-free cheesecake available for order all the time.
All right. Well, I think
y'all come check us out.
Going to be busy this afternoon.
Yes, come check out the buffet. We've got lots of good stuff out there today. We close at 3, so you better get in the car and head that way now.
All right, get there now. All right, our website, the recipe is on the website, WBIR.com, and coming up.